Lawmakers resuming plenary after a 2-week break to mark Muslim festivities. Arise News engaged some of them on the resolutions by southern governors which banned open grazing in the south, the request for a national dialogue on restructuring, and demand that President Muhammadu Buhari addresses Nigerians on insecurity and growing agitations for secession.
Personally, I don't believe in secession. No. I believe in restructuring. And I believe we should be able to talk. If you are talking in terms of population, we are not as populous as China.
As to avoid all those clashes, the best thing is where they ought to be, let them be where they ought to be, while farmers can go about their normal businesses. Because I think that unless and until such decisions are taken, government will not take anything about this issue of headers and farmers clashes, anything. They won't take it seriously. People are dying every day. So many people have died, and it appears that even those who are supposed to know are not even saying anything about it.
For the sake of peace, if the thousands and the southern governors believe that open grazing is responsible for the wars, I also vote that let them outlaw it. But again, that is a crazy approach.
Two former governors who are now senators speak on the southern governors' demand for state police to tackle insecurity and the need to stop what they term divisive politics.
I know the abuse is like in every situation. A case we have seen is one of the cases where these issues is abused. So we cannot use one particular issue and then generalize. So we still believe that the issue of state police is the best for this country.
Open grazing is no longer feasible. That is a brutal truth. Even in terms of enhancing the productivity of our livestock, there is a need for us to embrace modernity, to embrace science and technology. The southern governors were very moderate in their disposition. I don't even want to call them southern governors. They are Nigerian governors. And we should foster issues that unite us rather than hammer on issues that divide us.
We need to sit down together as a collective because it's an existential threat for everybody. Either by way of state police, which has been adopted by the southern governors. El-Rufai report adopts that. From as a last count, all the governors, nobody is against state police. The issue is to work out the modus operandi.
Many grumbling senators who were aggrieved by the statement of the Senate President Ahmad Lawan castigating governors, especially those of the South, over their stand on open grazing and restructuring could not bring up the issue at plenary, contrary to what some of them have said behind closed doors.
He didn't say he's talking on behalf of the Senate. He was accosted and asked him, and let me be honest with you, another personal opinion. What he said to me, he said, look, if you are talking of restructuring, let's start from you.
The National Assembly is holding zonal public hearings on the review of the 1999 Constitution from next week in the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria and Abuja. The federal lawmakers are urging Nigerians to voice out their demands for restructuring and other issues there. Somna Sambu, Arise News.